a joy yet?
No, still out of order. Where on earth is she?
Well, she's probably nursing hangover, knowing her.
Let's just not jump to any conclusions there, Betty.
Well, I'm sorry, Paddy, but Betty does have a point. I mean, it's not the first time she's been late now, is it?
Well, you see, that's what happens when you live on your own. The bottle becomes your only friend. Mind you, from what I gather, she liked the odd tipple or 3 when her Malcolm was alive.
Betty, can you just dust?
This just won't do. You're going to have words with Gloria.
Me? Why me?
Morning. Is Gloria about?
Oh, hey, we was just talking about her, weren't we?
No, she's not. Is there a problem?
Looks like it.
Some valuable candlesticks appear to have gone missing from the church.
Missing?
More like stolen.
Stolen from the church? You're joking.
Oh, and you want to speak to Gloria about it?
Yes, well, she was the last person to lock up, you see, so we were wondering whether or not the candlesticks were still there then. Anyway, if you could tell her that we called.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or ask her to give me a ring. Or I'll try and pop by later.
She bothers to turn up at all, that is.
Oh, hey, nick him from a church. What sort of a person does a thing like that?
So how are you feeling?
Like a new man.
Good.
Just have to try a bit harder, that's all. Simple.
Yeah, and how about lightening up and all? I'm not being funny, Marlon, but it's hardly life or death, is it? It's only a restaurant.
True.
Right, now on to more important things. Furniture.
Furniture.
For the flat. I'm sorry, Marlon, but I'm not living like this. We're like Bob Cratchit and his wife. No, it's about time you and me went on the scrounge.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she still hadn't turned up when I left. She's pushing her luck, if you ask me.
Beats me why they took her on in the first place. I mean, she knows beggar all about veterinary practice.
You try telling her that.
Hey up. Look what the wind's blown in. He's got more front than a 10-ton truck, that lad.
Oh, you're not kidding. What's he doing still hanging round here? Why don't he sling his flaming hook and have done with it?
Morning.
Morning.
Look at him. Not a care in the world.
I'll say, swanking around in that car after all that's happened.
There's no morality, Betty. That's the problem. Well, all suffer for it, you know. Come the day.
Aye.
Oh, hiya. You back early?
Yeah? I don't know why I bothered.
Do you want some coffee?
No, thanks.
So, how was Stevenage?
Do people around here have nothing better to do than gossip?
Sorry?
Edna Birch and Betty Eggleton. I tell you, I came that close to telling them where to get off. It's not funny, Scott. I don't know what I'm doing around here anyway. I should just pack my bags and leave.
Then they've won, haven't they? Go and leave them to it. They'll have someone else to gossip about next week.
Yeah, you know what old people are like.
Yeah. And we're glad to be back, aren't we, Chloe?
Of course we are.
Thanks.
He waltzes back here as if nothing's happened. Well, that's not right.
It's a free country, Edna.
Huh. I might have known you'd take that attitude, Zoe Tate. I mean, you're a lesbian, aren't you? Now, that is not natural in anybody's book.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Now, if you don't mind, I came here to make an appointment for my Batley's post-operative check, not to have a slanging match.
I'll handle this, Zoe.
Gloria not about, then?
No. About this operation.
Yes?
Well, the balance still seems to be outstanding.
Outstanding? I think you'll find you're mistaken.
Really?
Most certainly. I paid in full, in cash, as I remember.
Cash? When was that, then?
It was in the wool pack. I didn't have the money on me at the time, so I gave it to Gloria in the pub later on.
You gave the money to Gloria? In the wool pack?
In cash?
I did. Every last penny. Why, is there a problem?
No, there's no problem. Honestly.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
Hiya. Coffee?
I thought you were going to clear my house up, Marlon. You didn't even bother to do the washing up.
It was Tricia. You know how messy she is.
Oh, hiya, Kathy.
Yeah,
hiya, Trish. I was just saying you left the house in a right mess.
Oh, yeah, well, that'll be Marlon. You know how messy he is. Oh, Kathy, you haven't got any spare furniture, have you?
Spare furniture?
For the flat. It's just that we're desperate. Anything I do, perhaps you might be able to have a look around. I'd be so grateful.
And Trish will come round and wash up later.
Yeah, sure. Oh, and Marlon, Jack's back tonight, so I should have more time for the business.
Sure thing, sure thing. I mean, you know the figures haven't been brilliant, don't you? But we'll get there in the end.
Yeah, let's hope so. I'll see you later.
Yeah. See you, Kathy. Here, you blamed me for all that mess, didn't you?
What? Come on, Trish, as if.
Oh, and there's a young woman living over there and all, you know.
Really?
Yes, it's that one that works at the diner.
Shame on Chloe.
That's the one. Oh, disgusting it is. Do you know that that front door is on the latch day and night? And don't get me started on that charity dingle.
Well, I can't make head nor tail of this appointments book. Heaven knows what system she's using.
Let's have a look.
Nothing makes any sense, does it?
I don't know why you took her on in the first place. I mean, you've got to be organised to be a receptionist, and let's face it, Gloria Weaver meets herself coming backwards, if you ask my opinion.
Well, no one's asking for your opinion, are they? All right.
I think you should remember that I'm the customer round here, young man.
Look, I didn't mean it like that. All I'm saying is that that sort of attitude doesn't help at all, does it?
Yes, well, perhaps I shall come back later on when you're both in a better mood. And a word of advice. You two want to get yourselves sorted out, otherwise you may find that people are taking their pets elsewhere. I bid you good day.
Well, it beats me what Sarah Sugden saw in him in the first place. Oh, and get us £2 of sugar while you're there, please, love.
What can I get you?
Some milk, please, and a bottle of scotch.
One bottle of scotch coming up.
Trying to drown your sorrows, are you?
Easing his conscience, more like.
Sorry?
I'm referring to you, lad, lying in court, or has that conveniently slipped your memory?
I made a mistake, that's all.
Oh, yeah, well, that's one way of putting it.
Look, I'd rather not discuss it if that's all right.
I'll bet you would. An innocent man almost went to jail because of you.
1 minute you said it was Jack, the next minute you said it wasn't. What was it then that made you change your mind?
Look, I don't have to answer to any of you.
All right, you don't have to jump down my throat.
He's upset, Mrs. Hope. Can't you see that?
Upset or not, I'm not having him getting mouthy with me.
It wasn't me on trial, you know. I've done nothing wrong, remember? Nothing.
Ah, well, that's a matter of opinion.
Ah, stuff the lot of you.
Oh, charming, I must say.
Sometimes, Mrs. Eggleton, it's better to keep your opinions to yourself.
Yeah, well, he's got a flaming cheek, if you ask me. He's lucky he even served him. If it was me, I'd have him barred.
And any more of that carry on, he will be.
Richie! Take the notice. They speak before they think.
Nobody wants around here, Emily.
What do you want? That's what matters.
I want Sarah back.
Look, take these. We'll sort the money out later.
Thanks.
You'll never forget her. You won't want her. But the pain does go away bit by bit. I promise.
I'll see you next week then. Bye-bye.
Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Friday. Right, see you Friday, 3 o'clock. Bye. This is getting beyond a joke. I mean, where on earth is she? We're run off our feet here.
Well, perhaps she's ill.
No, I think Betty is right. I think she has a drink problem. It's been under our noses for months and we've just ignored it. Well, not any longer. As soon as she comes in, you're telling her.
I'm so terribly sorry. Burst pipe.
A burst pipe?
You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get hold of a plumber these days. Still, I'm here now.
Gloria. Edna Birch was in earlier.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and she said that she'd given you the money for the operation on Batley, only there's no record of it in the books.
She gave it to me?
Yes, you. In cash.
In cash?
Quite a while ago, apparently. In the pub, of all places.
Oh, yes. Stupid of me, of course she did. Do you know, I'd completely forgotten.
So where is it then? The money?
It's at home.
At home?
Yes, well, I put it in my bag by mistake. Well, not by mistake, really. I borrowed it, actually. You see, I'd missed the bank and I'd mislaid my cash card. Well, it's too boring to go into, really. Anyway, it's at home in a drawer, all safe and sound. Coffee, anyone?
Gloria? You all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Sure. About the money. Have you, is it really at home or have you spent it?
Of course not.
I mean, you can tell me, I won't go mad.
There's nothing to tell.
Oh, Gloria? I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. Ashley and Angie called earlier. Apparently some candlesticks have been stolen from the church.
Stolen?
I know. Terrible, isn't it?
Can you remember if they were still there when you locked up?
Locked up?
Well, according to Ashley, you were the last to lock up. You didn't notice anything suspicious, did you?
No, as far as I can remember, nothing was missing.
You positive about that?
As positive as one can be in these situations. I couldn't swear to it, if that's what you mean.
Oh, dear. Those candlesticks have been in the church for longer than anyone can remember. It's very upsetting. Very upsetting indeed. Well, thank you, Gloria.
If you recall anything, give me a ring.
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Look, I'm just going to go and get you that money. Edna's money, I mean, the operation money.
No, there's no need for that.
Oh, but there is. I should never have taken it in the first place. I won't be long. I'll be back before you know it. It's always best to get these things cleared up. See you soon. Bye.
I had a pretty quiet weekend all in all. What about you? I bet you did your dirty stuff out.
And what can we do for you, Eric?
Is Gloria around?
No.
Where did
she
you
isn't.
go? Oh, no.
Really? We arranged to have lunch?
Tough.
Look, I'll call you back in a bit. OK, bye. Gloria's not here, Eric.
Ah. She popped out for a minute?
No.
Is she ill, then?
She had to go home.
What time do you expect her back?
Well, your guess is as good as ours. I mean, she's not exactly reliable now, is she?
Right. Well, I'll be going into Houghton. When she gets back, I'd be grateful if you could tell her that I'd be popping by, OK?
I think that was a bit uncalled for.
What was?
Slagging off the receptionist in front of Eric Pollard. It's hardly professional now, is it?
Neither is taking cash home and stuffing it in a drawer, Paddy.
Spells. I'm fair puffed bringing this lot round.
Oh, what are these?
Well, what's it look like, Scotch mist? Oh, they're a nest of tables of these, hand carved. Oh, they'll be very useful, will
Oh, thanks, Betty. Look, Marlon.
Yeah, thanks, I think.
Right then, one almost new coffee table.
Oh, I've not seen that before.
Me neither.
Well, it's been in the cupboard for years.
Best place for it, really.
Hang on, you two. I thought you said you were desperate.
It's not that flaming desperate, it's horrible.
Never mind him, Cafe. Anyway, Kitch is well in at the moment.
He wants to just pack his bags and have done with it.
Yes, well, I would. I mean, what's left for him round here? Nothing.
It's time us decent folk put our foot down.
Hey, old ladies. Lovely day.
Oh, Dearie me, what will he get up to next?
Who?
The supposed vicar of our parish, jogging indeed. The next thing we know, he'll have taken up karate or judo, or even bare knuckle boxing.
He's only trying to keep fit, that's all.
Build up his stamina more like. And we all know who for, don't we? Oh, I bet she wears that lad out.
Miserable cow.
Hang on, Ashley. I need a breather.
Sure you're not going to smoke?
I'm gasping.
But Terry, rather defeats the object if you're going to smoke.
I'll only have a couple of drags, honest.
Well, each to his own, I suppose. But please, don't blow the smoke in my direction. Actually, I was wondering, maybe we could get more people interested.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, we could have our own marathon, like.
That's an excellent idea. Why not, eh?
Why not, indeed?
Ignore her. And give her 6 months, she'll be knitting you a jumper. Sounds more like it. Now, what are you both having?
Sorry, didn't make you jump. I've been thinking about you all morning.
Not here, Kate.
Hang on. I've got something for you. You'll have this at my place.
Now let go of my arm.
See you later, sexy.
Any sign of her yet?
Afraid not.
She's been an awfully long time. I tried phoning her, but...
Yeah, and her phone's out of order, we know.
Quite frankly, I think there's very little point in her coming back today. Or any day, for that matter.
Being a bit harsh, don't you think?
A bit harsh. The woman is a liability. I don't believe a word she says. Then there's the drink.
Let's not say anything for the moment, all right?
What's going on?
Well, Gloria's been a bit down.
Look, I think I'll just pop round there, check she's all right.
Good idea. Zoe, I don't know if you know this, but Gloria's not had it very easy recently. She's had a lot of financial problems and that.
Oh, well, that makes me feel a lot better. But if we don't get our money back, she's sacked. No arguments. We are a business, Paddy, not social services.
Hi, mate.
Whoa! Oh, hellfire, didn't have to make me jump.
Sorry. What's with the jogging?
That's supposed to be good for you, isn't it? God, I need a fag. What are you doing here anyway? I thought you moved out.
Well, I have. I'm on the scrounge, actually.
Oh, I?
You haven't got any spare furniture, have you? Pollard's left us one light bulb. Can you believe that? A single light bulb.
You can have that. Oh, it's mine. I won't miss it.
What?
That. It's called an occasional table for some reason. Weird, that.
That's it. We're sort of knee-deep in tables. Chairs would be nice, though.
Chairs?
Yeah, you know, the kind that you sit on. I really appreciate it. I'm not fussy. I'll take anything.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll have a scout around. Must be something I don't need.
Yeah, I want to surprise Tricia. You know, make it look more like an home.
You're all right. We'll see what I can do.
Cheers, mate. You can rely on you. Oh!
Roll on closing time. I'm knackered.
You still living at Paddy's? What's it feel like, living in a normal house?
There's nothing wrong with the Dingles, Mrs. Hope.
Not if you like vermin, there isn't. I mean, let's face it, it's hardly homes and gardens up there now, is it? It's like pigs in muck, that lot. You're well out of it, Emily.
Yes, well, I don't see it like that. They're my family. Very gentle people, the Dingles are.
Gentle? Try telling that to their social workers. Gentle, my aunt.
Look, I'd rather not talk about it if that's all right with you.
I mean, take their Sam. Neither use nor ornament, that lad, and as thick as 2 short planks. You'd be hard pushed to find one single brain cell in that thick skull of his, and he's the nicest of the bunch. Don't say much for the rest of them, does it?
Look, Mrs. Hope, we're never going to agree on this, so why don't we just not bother talking about it, all right?
All right. Just making conversation.
Well, I can't see, can I?
Be careful.
Oh.
No, I'm going to take my hands away, right? But you're not allowed to open your eyes, promise?
Promise.
Give us a minute, will you?
Marlon, what are you doing?
Almost there.
Can I open your eyes yet?
2 ticks. Look, hang on a minute. Right, can open them now. What do you think?
Oh, not much. Where'd you get them chairs from?
Terry, I know they don't look great, but they're better than nothing.
Yeah, just.
Hey, I thought you'd like it. At least I made an effort.
Oh, come here. Of course I like it. It's home, innit?
Home. Home. I love you, Tricia Fisher.
Gloria? 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 Gloria?
If you have been affected by issues raised in this programme, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information.